everyone, it's Uni here and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I have no idea what's going on and I wasn't able to save after what we just saw in the last chapter. I've gone outside, I've drunk some water, I've spoken to some friends, I've somewhat tried to comprehend what it was that we just witnessed. It was intense. There's like not many words for it. It was horrific. So I do want to draw attention to the links that I have below. If you need to talk to anyone, I do encourage you to talk to people if you need to. Just look after yourself while watching this. It seems as though we're up towards the end, maybe, which I'm happy and not happy about because I want to find out Natsuki's story. So I'm hoping that I have the ability to visit that, but Monica deleted Natsuki and had a cupcake on the way out. So I'm not quite sure where we are at the moment. I'm not quite sure where we are. So I'm just gonna keep going because I need to find some answers. There needs to be some kind of logic, some kind of reason, some kind of something to get me through. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm basically just gonna keep going. So let's do this together. Yay, there you are. Here I am. Hi again, Uni. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thank you. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. Yeah, I've seen it twice now. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? What? I'm still the same person as before. I mean, well, unless... Well, I was playing a character, unless she's like directly speaking as a player now. That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Uni. Oh, it's just got real. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. And you probably won't, because it seems like you're the type of friend that kind of uses vulnerabilities for self-gain. And that's really messed up. So at this situation I'd be like, it was nice to meet you, and just kind of back away slowly. I keep thinking of that Simpsons reference where Homer just like backs into the bushes. It's like, that's totally how I feel right now. It's just like, bye. Bye now. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. That's like the most correct thing you've said, Monica. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? I mean, I believe that you're playing your own game? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? What? Of course, what? Huh? It doesn't make much sense, I know. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Wait, is it really on the page? I'm gonna have to look this up. Well, anyway, now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. No? Can you just bring everyone back and, like, not be mean? Please? And then we can all be friends? And that would be great. Okay. Plus, about that whole thing with Yuri. And Sayori? Let's not forget Sayori. Well, I kind of started to mess with her and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. What? Why are you laughing? I'm sorry you had to see that though. No, you're not. You're a psycho. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Oh, I'm glad you talked about it now. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Wow, how can she be so, like, relaxed about this? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all of their files. No! Am I gonna have to re-download the game in order to find out Natsuki's story? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just keep going. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. I know, because, like, they're still people. Just, they needed some help. And I still want to be their friend. Just, you know, I need to look after myself too. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. Yeah, until I couldn't click anywhere else and I had to spend it with you. You made them fall in love with you. I didn't make them. I just wanted to be their friendo. I mean, you know, except for Sayori, because we were like super tight. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Uni? Are all of the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? I don't know, she seems to have like her own issues. It's torture. I don't know if it's torture. I mean, you're literally playing with people. Like, if anything, you're the one doing the torturing? What? Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Uni. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. Well, you were manipulating them. How do they have free will if you're literally leading them down a linear path? And then you're just like, oh, they never had free will. And it's like, yes, I know, you made it that way. What? You can't just make things bad and then complain that they're bad. It's like, what is this? And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Uni. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. Huh? Stop. You're all I need. Stop. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Uni. Well that's good. At least I helped someone, I guess. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? What? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. Well, that's just your assumption. I can't control people. No one can control people. And then if she's manipulating them and essentially not giving them a choice, I mean, you can't really blame them for following the path that you kind of laid out. Like, just what is this? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you had the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. Wait, no? That's not my perspective. Man, this girl is just like assuming a whole lot. That's the main thing that I found out in this game, is that like the characters tend to assume a lot. And it just gets out of hand like really quickly, and like it seems like the characters like really delusional, like they just get in their own world that they've created and they just keep going, and there's like no reaching them. They're just like just keep going down this path that just makes like no sense, and it's like, what are you doing? And they just keep getting worse, and they just keep going down further, and it's like, I don't even know what's happening anymore. It's clear that I can't do anything to help the situation. Like, I'm just gonna go until, like, they stop. It's just like, just stop. Just stop. And I knew you would get over it. No, I'm not over it. So that being said, Uni, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. What? Ah, really? Does everyone have to do this? You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Yeah, because like you've left me as like the only person. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? No. Uni, will you go out with me? What? I can't! I can't not... No, I don't want to. You're only giving me the option of yes. Is there anything else? Damn it. I don't want to. I don't wanna. Stop. Fine. I'm so happy. God damn it. You really are my everything, Uni. Oh, God damn it. This is a trap. It's a trap. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Huh? There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Oh my god. I mean, when I was looking for a waifu, this is not what I had in mind. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. Yep, Time Lord confirmed. Are we in the TARDIS? Is that what's happening right now? I worked so hard for this ending, Uni. I know. You literally rewrote everything. I mean, how has she not come to the conclusion that I'm autonomous? If the path that I've gone down has been linear, essentially, as well. I mean, no matter... It appears as though no matter what I choose, I'm gonna have to end up with her. Like, it doesn't matter. So, like, how is she not disappointed in me? Because I've gone down the linear path that she's manipulated as well. Why am I immune to that thought pattern? It makes no sense. It seems completely biased. A game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. You wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. Yeah, I know. I do game design. I know how easy it is to delete characters. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the browse local files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. I would not. I would, like, be more fearful. Because at least in my corporeal form, people remember me. But if I had my entire existence deleted, I mean, that's a whole other story. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Yeah, that's lame and weak. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Now, this is not a good ending. What is this? Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Can we not? Don't you? No, I don't want to. I want to sit in a corner and just be stuck in this stupid TARDIS, whatever it is, in the space-time continuum. Just, like, I don't know. Just think about my escape if there is an escape. I wonder if that part of the game still works. I wonder if I jump out the windows, would I still breathe? Like this. Oh, stuff being stuck in eternity with this girl. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Everything is Monica. Oh, yay. Wait, is there anything else to click? Is there anything else? Wow, that's really loud. Is there anything else to click at all? Is there? Damn it. All of it is arranged as like a Monica. Oh, here we go. Is there, like, I'm just trying to click words that are far away from Monica, but I think it's just going to be that anyway. Oh wow, there's a degree sign. That's pretty cool. Sure, let's go this one. Okay. Wait, no. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I'm still gonna try. This is my determination, okay? I'm like stuck in a TARDIS with a psycho chick that's deleted everyone, that's convinced that she's in love with me even though she's a character herself. I wonder if I can delete her. I might try that. I might try that in another playthrough. Sure, I don't know. Pie. I don't know. I'm guessing that something's gonna jump out at me and I'm really scared. Oh, here we go. Hi again, Uni. Hi, I'm still here. Did you write a good poem today? I don't know. I never know what I write every day. Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Uni, did you write this poem for me? I mean, I could give you a piece of fluff and you would probably respond the same way. You seem like super crazy, so that's so sweet of you. Yay, I'm glad you like it. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. Yay. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. Can you not, though? But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Do I have a choice? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. I don't know if it's infinite choices. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Yeah, I plan to play this again. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, it was kind of cool. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write, I've noticed. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? I don't know, you kind of ruined the game. Not gonna lie. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Yeah, I plan to do that. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Uni? I'm trapped. I have no choice. I have so many things to talk about. Yay! Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Wait, what? Oh, that's creepy. Hi everyone! Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. What? Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? No? Oh my god, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh my god. I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch. Do I want to? Oh, okay. I'm just kidding. No, she's probably gonna jump scare me. Is she gonna jump scare me? I don't. Ah, okay. I can't do anything after all. Oh. Yes, you can. You deleted people. Oh my god. Ah. I knew it was coming. I pulled the weirdest face. Oh my gosh. Oh, my chest. Oh, my chest. Whew, my heart is beating so fast. Did I skate? Yes, you did. Thank you. I'm feeling pretty alive right now. You're so cute. No, stop. Why are you so crazy? Anyway, Uni, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Oh my god, this is so psycho. Even though it's your fault for distracting me, I didn't distract you. What? This is so... She is so toxic. Shame on you. What? What is it? I'm just kidding. Oh, I don't like this. I hate her even more now. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. It's scaring me. Scaring me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. I'm still thinking about the jump scare. Why are you like this for? In the meantime, we could just look into each other's eyes. No, I already did that. I'm not doing that again. Stop. Let's see. No, stop. No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop. I don't know what's... Can I... This is too... This is... Oh my god, this is making me so uncomfortable. Oh my... Oh, okay. Hey, I wonder if Yuri's tea set is still somewhere in here. Oh, I can't even skip this part. Or maybe that got deleted too. Well, if you were deleting the cupcakes, were you eating cupcakes before they were deleted? Yeah, probably the things that are associated with the characters probably gone too. Just saying. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. Well, she just liked tea. I'm neither here nor there about it. I mean, I'm not complaining because I liked it too. But I always wonder with her, is it truly passion for her hobbies, or is she just concerned about appearing sophisticated to everyone else? I don't know. I guess that's for her to know and for us to not really worry about. This is a problem with high schoolers. Are you not a high schooler? See, Time Lord confirmed. This is a doctor. This is the next doctor. Well, I guess considering the rest of her hobbies, looking sophisticated probably isn't her biggest concern. It doesn't, why are we discussing someone else? You deleted them. It doesn't matter anyway. Even if they were still around, like, it doesn't matter. Still, I wish she made coffee once in a while. What? I mean, I like coffee. Coffee can be nice with books too, you know. That's true. Then again, I probably could have just changed the script myself. Well, that's true. What? I don't know why I'm having this discussion. I guess I never really thought of that. Okay. I love how this is like uncomfortably long and she's just like making small talk and talking to me like we're a couple and she's like not insane. This is a really unique experience. I'm still super like uncomfortable and untrusting. Yeah. Well, there's no sense thinking about it now. Well, yeah, there was no sense thinking about it then either. But if you still get to drink coffee, then that makes me a little jealous. Oh yeah, I get to drink coffee. Yeah, boy. Can we... Okay. I'm not looking at her eyes. It's so creepy. The lighting changes, I've noticed, on her sleeves. What? Why is this still a thing? You did something really funny once. We're all in the club room and just relaxing as usual. And out of nowhere, Yuri just pulled out a small bottle of wine. Wait, what? I'm not even kidding. She was just like, would anybody like some wine? What? Natsuki laughed out loud and Sayori started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad because she was at least trying to be nice. I think it just made her feel even more reserved in the club room. Well, she's underage. Even in Japan, like, well, at least when I was there, the age of drinking is 20. Here in Australia, it's 18. As far as I know, in the US, it's 21. So that's really bad. And it's at school. I mean, surely there's policies against, like, substance use at school. Like even medical things like band-aids and stuff like that need to have like written permission from band-aids. Oh my god, from parents in order for teachers to actually use band-aids on people. Like at least in my experience, like where I live. But yeah, that's yeah. I would probably freak out, not yell, but I would be like, oh, I'm leaving. I don't want to be associated with this when we get in super trouble. Not just regular trouble, but like just super trouble. Though I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. And to be completely honest, I kind of was too. You will eventually when you're older. It actually could have been kind of fun. No. But you know, being president and everything, there was no way I could let that happen. Maybe if we all met up outside of school, but we never bonded enough to get to that point. Yes, because you were like causing so much anguish in people, like intentionally, like abusing them with their vulnerabilities. Is the moment that they opened up, it's like instant, or well, not instant, but like there was regret afterwards when, like, you know, things were used against them. It's just terrible. Gosh, what am I talking about this for? Yeah, what are you talking about it for? I don't condone underage drinking. Thank you. Neither do I. I mean, I've never drank anything, so yeah. That's good. I didn't either. I was super, I was super fun. To be honest, this is like how dates go for me, like IRL. This is really weird. Oh my gosh, and she's just like staring into my soul. I know that it's like just a character, but even just having an image of eyes looking at me, it just makes me feel so uncomfortable. Where like they're like presented forward, they're just super engaged in everything that I do, and just like it's always like taking mental notes. It's like being assessed. It's like, oh my god, I feel so like uncomfortable. Uni, do you get good sleep? It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays. That's true. Especially in high school when you're forced to wake up so early every day. Well, you kind of have to get up early every day anyway, just generally. So, I'm sure college is a little bit better since you probably have a more flexible schedule. That's true. Unless you have a part-time job. A lot of people have part-time jobs or even full-time jobs and they study online. So, why am I discussing this? Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway for no real reason. Yeah, that's really bad. Is that true? I don't know. Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. Okay, it seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. Yeah, because circadian rhythm, like our sleep is the time for our brain to process everything that we learned in the day, or, you know, process things that we've learned in general and recover. So I just think you're really great. I wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. Thank you. Why me though? Again, like it seems super biased. Is it because I'm corporeal and everyone else was just a file? And she's like reached some kind of AI sentience? Because that's weird. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? Sure. I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being before anything else. Can I put my own well-being before you? Is that a thing? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is weird. Uni, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? No, I haven't. It's something I used to think about pretty often. Scientifically speaking, what the body does, yes, but that's of a depersonalized objective stance, not any kind of, yeah, like personal sensations or anything like that. It's really just like a generalized umbrella, like kind of thing. You know how like when people are happy, they generally like smile and stuff? It's like, it's that kind of thing. Why am I actually talking to her? This is so... Wait, no, I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to you guys, okay? Let's just ignore her, alright? She's raising some good questions, so... It's A+ for creepy dates. I don't know. I don't have much experience with creepy dates. So this takes the cake for me. This is good. I feel like I'm prepared for any kind of IRL experience now. But recently I think I've actually learned what it feels like. Yeah, I don't care about that though. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. Isn't that just like quiet time? I mean, if you're thinking about things consciously, then it's just, you're just quiet, like having a quiet time to yourself, and sleep is very different. After a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. Why screaming? That's weird. What? That's a weird choice of words. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. Huh? That's weird. I'm pretty sure at that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. Huh. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant. I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why that stuff happens to me. I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. Is that why I can't save? Because she doesn't want me to turn the game off? Am I gonna have to like Alt F4? It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. Well, maybe don't be a poo and delete everyone and terrorize everyone. And then I won't have to go away. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. No, I was just playing the game. There's that jumping to conclusions again. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Oh, back to the awkwardness. Wait, did she just blink? Was that something? I'm trying to like watch it from like the corner of my eyes because I really don't want to like... actually look at her. I'm determined to see this through though. Okay, so this is just a looping light source, it seems. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it was called. Wait, did she say the title of it? It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book... actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. What? Now you're stopping yourself from talking about something? Now you're doing that? What? Sorry, just forget I said anything. Huh? What? Okay. I'm just looking at the background behind the windows. Like, do you think that it's like an actual running imported animation, or do you think it's just a looping GIF? Sorry, I just I mean, if the character isn't doing anything and I'm just like uncomfortable by the situation, I will just take my focus elsewhere and try to like look at other stuff. Are the blinds closing slowly? Or was it just always like that? Did you say kiss? No, I said closing. This suddenly, it's a little embarrassing, but if it's with you, I might be okay with it. No, stop, what? Wow, sorry. I really couldn't keep a straight face there. That's the kind of thing girls say in these kinds of romance games, right? I don't know, this is my first one. You can call it romance. Don't lie if it turned you on a little bit. No, really didn't. It just confused me. I'm kidding. Well, to be honest, I do start getting all romantic when the mood is right. But that'll be our secret. I literally can't tell anyone else, so your secret's safe with me. So yeah, I'm just looking at like the lighting sources, because yeah, I studied game design. And so like all of this stuff intrigues me. Like the way everything's constructed. Yeah, it seems to be a looping light source. I don't think that the blinds are moving. I can't see anything else that moves other than the background and then the light source. Really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet though. I just know there's going to be a jump scare coming up though, because like it's just been so quiet for so long and we've just been talking about just normal stuff. Like it's dragging on long enough that I'm starting to become relaxed and looking around the room and noticing other stuff and discussing other things. I'm really liking this. This is cool. But in a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. Yes, bay windows are the best for that. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah, how about you code in some rain then? That'd be great. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of rain outside. Okay, you keep thinking that because that's the only place that's gonna happen is in your mind. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? It's pretty cheesy, but I'm about it. It's fine, just not with you. Well, you ever do that for me, Uni? No. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. No. That's creepy. That's so creepy. Wow, this is like taking really long. Have you guys noticed anything different about her? Like, have her eyes changed at all? Like, has anything changed about her at all? Does she have wire in her bow? Oh, I think her ribbon's actually semi-opaque because I can kind of see the background through it as well. You know, it's around the time that everyone, my year, what? You know, it's around the time that everyone my year starts to think about Corey. Okay, in my year, start to think about college. Okay, it's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know. Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation. People just assume it's the only option for them. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a good path. Sometimes people aren't ready for work necessarily, but it's good to do something productive in the meantime. I mean, it can't hurt to get an education. It just opens up more doors for you and you are ready for a job, or like a full-time job, or a career. It's not the be-all and end-all, but yeah. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there. Yeah, that was the same as my school, actually. Like trade schools and stuff, you know? Or freelance work. Yeah, you can't really... you can... Freelance work's very limited if you don't have some kind of formal study. Well, the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea of what they want to do with their life. And instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology. Is that what the dev did? Is this game like is this, I don't know. Is this time like this moment kind of like a teen angst vent for choosing like a pretty common career path? Not because I have an interest in those fields, but because I just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. Psychology is not an option then. Business and communications is more likely. Psychology, not so much. There is like way too much saturation in that career. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. That's true. And colleges are also businesses, so they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. That's true, but despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. There's no anticipating the future though, so like that would be very difficult for like a unanimous vote for a direction to go. Back to awkwardness. This feels really not great. There's some like good discussion though. I'm enjoying this discussion. Hey, you having a bad day or anything like that? Yeah, I'm kind of having a bad day. I'm hanging out with you. Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like, or if you start thinking about how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago, or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done, or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Why are you so encouraging now and understanding? Like, couldn't you have been this friend to like the other girls rather than just like traumatizing them into death and then deleting them anyway? This is just so crazy. Those kinds of things are as easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. What? I'm lovely. I like you saying this. I think you're wonderful and I'll always love you. Thanks. I hope if nothing else and knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It just makes me think that you're like really creepy, and I'm starting to see where the manipulation's coming in. Like, I didn't think about people hating me or anything like that. She's like, even though everyone hates you, it's like, what? No? What? She's like, I will always love you. It's like, okay. What? It's just weird. That's just weird. It's just very manipulative. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. Did you tell the other girls this as well? You're psycho. What the hell? Yeah, she totally would have told the other girls that. And then the other girls would have been like, oh, you're so nice. And then came over and like said their stuff, and then she just used their vulnerabilities against them. That is crazy. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what kind of like mind psychology like that would be labeled as, but yeah, that's super bad. That's like deceptive. That's really bad. Yeah, I don't think anything's changed of her. It's pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. What? Yeah, that's pretty random. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoy spicy things. Oh, really? I never really thought about that. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants. Yeah, because spice isn't actually hot, it's pain. It's... You're picking up pain. So that's why you just say that it's hot, but it's not actually like temperature hot. It's just the pain receptors in your body saying, hey, this hurts. Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? Using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable. Yeah, that's the same as onions. When you cut into onions, like their vapors come out and they react to water. So that's why your eyes sting when you cut onions, because the chemical reaction of the vapors hitting water. It makes it burn. So... like, imagine a monster that devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being digested. Yeah, that is something that you would think of. Sorry, that was kind of a weird analogy, I guess. Yeah, although understandable. It just came into my head. I bet it did. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute, I can eat you up. I love how you go straight on the defense of like, oh, I'm not a monster or anything. It's just like, how did you know that's what I was thinking? Projecting much? I'm joking. What? No, I'm on to you. I'm working you out. This is great. Gosh, I'm amusing myself a little too much, aren't I? No. I'm working you out like way too easily now. This is, yeah, this is... I don't know, I'm feeling kind of confident now. Unless this is how the game's wanting me to go. But yeah, I'm feeling somewhat confident now. She isn't ominous or random at all. Sorry for being weird. Oh, that's okay. That's what you want me to say. Yeah, I'm starting to understand. I mean, there's gonna be a jump scare. There's probably gonna be a jump scare and I'm gonna like have a small heart attack again. But yeah, I'm definitely starting to understand her personality type. I don't know what it's called, but I'm starting to see the correlation between her actions throughout the game, her reactions throughout the game, and what she's saying now. It seems to make a whole lot of sense. It's almost like she's trying to work me now, but her facade is unsustainable. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. I bet you were. still wish I could have handled that whole thing a little more tactfully. See, stuff like this, it's like, wish I could have, like, thinking about people like that. Generally, people with this kind of, I mean, I'm no psychologist, but the only remorse I'm getting from this character is that she wishes she didn't delete all of her playthings. And she's starting to reconsider the fact that she's only stuck with me, because some of the things that she said she would have said to the other characters as well, and now she's saying it to me because she can't help herself. Like, she just, it's a cat with a mouse. Like, it's, yeah. And yeah, that's why, like, she tried on me, and then now she's going back and just like, oh yeah, I wish I could have handled things better, not for the person's benefit, but for her own amusement. Like a sustainable amusement type thing. Which is just like super crazy. That's super psychotic. That's the type of person that I can't really be friends with, because it's very hard to reach those kind of people. And they do definitely need professional help. Yeah, it's crazy. You're not still hung up over it, right? Of course I am. Sayori, she's my childhood friend. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. Yes, you can. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. Oh! You can't believe that you said the pun. Oh, okay. Of course. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. Oh my gosh, please don't. Bro, I was there for her last moments. Oh wait, no I wasn't. I was there after her last moments. Please don't. You know how Sayori is really clumsy? Well, she kind of messed up the whole hanging thing. Oh. You're supposed to jump from high enough that the rope snaps your neck, making it quick and painless. But she just used a chair, meaning she kind of just left herself to slowly asphyxiate. Why are we discussing this? Although this is the answer that I wanted. Like, well, not the answer that I wanted, but I did want answers. I did want a discussion about this, even if it is difficult. But a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something, because she started clawing at the rope, trying to free herself. She must have kept at it all the way until she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Come to think of it, it was probably less changing her mind and more just her survival instincts kicking in. So you can't really fault her for that. It's easy to think that she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? I mean, that's pretty... We're pretty sentient beings. We're pretty proactive too. So yeah, I don't think it was just like an instinctual survival thing. I do believe there would be a change of mind. Sometimes a lot of people say a lot of things until like it actually happens, and I'm not just talking about this particular subject. It could be anything. Like Monica suddenly starting to go, like, suddenly regretting that she's stuck with just me. She's wanted it all along, and now she's got it. Now she's thinking about all the people that she's just deleted. So it's the whole, like, be careful what you wish for, because it's very different when it's actually there. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind too. And feelings always change. I mean, emotions are like, emotions can be skewed by chemicals. So, and chemicals change all the time in our bodies. So there's never one anything. there's never an ultimate anything. Like, your mind will always change and fluctuate. So it's important to recognize how you feel in any one moment and treat it so, like, respect it for what it is, and be mindful of it and do something about it if need be. Yeah, because you know what's right and wrong. You know, don't hurt yourself. That's something to be mindful of. So if you have thoughts like that, that's something that you seek out help with, because generally that's you can be guaranteed that that's like not a good thing. That yeah. So it just yeah. Again, these are just my perspective. This is just my perspective. So it's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. That's very true. Just remember that even though you could have saved her... What? No, I couldn't have. It's technically not your fault she killed herself. I couldn't have saved her. You can't control people. You can just help them if they want to be helped. I may have exacerbated a little bit, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Yes, that's true. But that doesn't mean anything necessarily, other than it's just good to talk to a professional. That's literally it. It doesn't need to eventuate to anything permanent. If you catch my drift, like it doesn't mean anything. Everyone's on the scale at some point. Everyone's on the scale. So, yeah. Even though, still though, sorry. I wonder how things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. Oh yeah, that's right, we're dating now, aren't we? I guess we'd all still be in the club room writing poems and having fun together. That's not up to me though. You're responsible for your own actions. This isn't my fault. What's the point when none of it's even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? Yup. The two of us happily together. Yup. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. Yes, there is. I was just pointlessly musing. I'm really as happy as I could be right now. Wait, is she kind of... Her eyes kind of like trailing off in the distance? It doesn't feel as though she's looking right at me anymore. Is that just me? I don't know if she's looking right at me. She kind of looks to be kind of a bit that way. Left. The left, that's what I'm getting at. The left. This is really... Oh my gosh. You know, oh man, I always have relief when like another text box comes up. You know, this is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? No, it's not a tacky romance game. I have tacky romance games in line to play. This is not tacky or romantic, to be honest. I kind of have to ask, what made you consider even playing in the first place? For me, it would be, I knew that this game discussed some pretty heavy things, and I'm not against openly discussing them. So I don't feel that the human condition should necessarily be censored because we all go through it to some degree. So it'd be silly to deny the core of our existence and sweep it under the rug. I find that if things are ignored, they just scream louder. So it's better to address it. And it's not a big deal. Basically, that's my thoughts. Were you that lonely? No? I feel a little bit bad for you. But I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for both of us. No? What? I get to meet you and you're not lonely anymore. I'm not lonely now. I can't help but feel like this was fate. Oh my gosh, you with the fate again. There is a whole lot of fate being thrown around here. I don't like that word because then people get carried away with it, and it's kind of crazy. Don't you feel that way too? No. I'm so happy we had this ending together. I bet you are. That makes sense. I mean, you would be. You're the one who made it. Although she did have a whinge about other things that she caused, so I don't know anymore. Again, she's just biased. And there is no... Well, there's pattern, but there is none at the same time. It seems as though this character would come up with an excuse for basically anything, just to be right. I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. No. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a bit scared and alone. Yeah, from time to time. But you don't have to fake it. You just address it in your own mind. That's really it. You think about it and source the cause of it, and then you consider it further. That's just mindfulness 101. Like, come on. Come on now. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together. No, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I don't think tricking anyone is good. It's unsustainable to the person as well, because like I said, if you ignore things, they scream louder. So it just makes your life harder if you just pretend all the time. Having a facade is terrible. It's the worst thing. And the fact that you caused it yourself, like it's your own decision, it's just silly. Like, just, I mean, you don't have to like be super loud about everything if you're unable to. Like, if your safety is in jeopardy if you speak out about anything, but consider it. Definitely consider it, and don't just hide it. If you have to like worry about your safety, then like make sure that there are avenues that, you know, you reach out if you need to. So yeah, I don't know. Facades are unsustainable. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. Yeah, that's kind of just manipulative too. I don't show my weaknesses very often. I know, because you use it against everyone else. But because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. Yeah, because you literally punch people in the face with their own vulnerabilities. I mean, no one trusts you. And that's a huge projection. It's like, I'm not going to open up to anyone because I use their vulnerabilities against them, so someone is going to use vulnerabilities against me. When that's not the case, I find people generally, like a majority of the time, not saying everyone, but generally people just want to do the right thing. And the right thing is subjective still, so they can still get it wrong. But yeah, like being preemptively defensive against the thing that you do to other people because you do it, so then they may do it in return, or you just think that they're aligned that way because you are. It just, oh my god, this is a weird discussion. Let's keep going. It just doesn't make any sense. Just be a nice person and then there'll be no drama. Or there'll still be drama, but like, you know, you won't be in control of it intentionally. There we go. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? I don't know, when you don't punch people in the face with their vulnerabilities? That seems like a good point in a friendship. Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad to have you now. Why? Because I'm stuck in the TARDIS with the freaking psychotic Time Lord and I can't go anywhere because I don't even know what's out those windows. Yay, I'm so glad too. Besties, yay. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad that you're not scared and alone, unlike the people that you caused fear in. Do you feel the same way? I mean, now I'm just annoyed. I just don't care anymore. I really want to be that person for you. You won't be though. You won't be. Just saying, you won't be. I mean, we've got all the time in the world. You could be in the future, but yeah. not now. Not at the moment. This is so, oh my gosh, this is just crazy. Literally nothing else has changed in the whole room. But we've had a discussion for like a really long time. This has been like an hour. This has been an hour of like the same room, and we've talked about so many important and unimportant things. There were some important things, and then there were some like, why are we even talking about this? I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Yeah, this is pretty zen right now. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Oh my gosh, don't play Sayori's music, okay? That particular song. You know what I'm talking about. You know? You guys know what I'm talking about. Please don't. Like a gentle piano. It has to be something like that here. Yep, I can think of something. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh geez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. That's true. Well... No, that's true. I was gonna say, you kinda did before, but no, you still didn't know what you were doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. Oh, now you say that? Oh, what? I already broke so much stuff. Yeah, like, your brain. And deleted the other characters. I know, see, here's this remorse. Here's this remorse, like, oh no, I've done the wrong thing, blah. But it's not because... It's not being mindful of the characters or people involved. It's... They're bored now. She's bored now. That's what the remorse is. I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. Yeah, see, it's just like further confirming it. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. Yeah, she keeps saying that. Yeah, this is weird. Wait, where is the light source coming from? Because it seems like everything's moving in the background. And there's like brightness and darkness like flowing in the background. But there seems to be a constant light source. According to like the lights through the windows and stuff. Where is that coming from? There's a really popular character type called Tsundere. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy or trying to act tough. Oh, is it? I mean, I've heard of it before, but I wasn't like entirely sure of what it was. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. At first, I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something. Once I started to learn a little more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. Seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's another reason why if people like just randomly like seem super extra, there could be something behind that, like a chain reaction, where it was just a straw that broke the camel's back, where, you know, any other time that experience would have just, they would have just brushed it off. But like, you know, there could be like one thing after the other that's just compounded into something. And so yeah, sometimes people can just be super extra with their reactions to things or their feedback with stuff, or like they just seem really venomous. And it could be because of that as well. So it's good in those kind of circumstances to just like look after yourself and just take a breather. Everyone just take a breather and then come back. Don't like retaliate if it seems out of character. It seems like just random, like don't retaliate, because Like, it's good to just try and develop an understanding, and if, like, it's not helping the situation, then just, you know, come together later on and have a chat if need be. Like, it's important to be addressed so the person knows what happened, who did it, and then you also, if they want to talk about it, you also have an understanding as well. So, yeah. Yeah, so that whole defensive attitude, yeah, I saw that too. I'm not even going to talk about her home situation. I don't want to know about her home situation. We'll just leave that. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Well, that's true. I mean, that was pretty good. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. Well, yeah, you did delete her. I didn't even get a cupcake. Like, she took one and didn't offer me one. Just reminiscing, that's all. Okay. This is I think this is like the longest conversation I've had where like nothing has happened. Like, this is the longest scene I've had in a game ever. It's just crazy. It's good though. Like, it's kind of encouraging a lot of my own personal I don't know what the word is. I don't know, I can't help but become like personally involved with it. So, and I think that that's a good experience. I don't know if I like can even explain that, but yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. I mean, it's intense and it's like confrontational, but it's not necessarily bad. I mean, we're still all safe. We're still in a safe space. It's just we're just witnessing something on a screen that invigorates something in us. But at the end of the day, we're still safe. So I think that that's a good experience, in my opinion. You're such a good listener, Uni. I think I've spoken more than you, Monica, to be honest. It'd be good if this game could have something written in where, because it's reading that I'm recording this, and it's able to delete files in itself, but it would be good if it could pick up audio input to recognize if like the person is speaking or whatever. I think that would be really cool, but not necessarily words. That would be very advanced. But yeah, unless it hijacks on Cortana. I don't know if that's impenetrable though. I'm getting carried away. Okay, let's continue on. I really love that about you. This is my game designer like speaking now. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. Ha, that's me. We have something in common. No. It makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having a conversation. That's kind of me too. That's kind of me too, god damn it. But I don't feel that way with you. Oh, that's good. Wait, what? No, go away. Like, I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. Oh, thanks. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. Okay? I mean, generally people don't, but thanks. Is that like weird kind of them and us kind of mentality kind of just wheedling in there as well, where it's just like, oh, the people are terrible, but you're great. I'm gonna tell you you're great. I don't want to hear anyone else saying how bad you are. It's like, I don't feel alone. I don't feel that everyone doesn't like me. I don't feel like anyone's saying anything bad. Like, I don't know where all this is coming from. It's just weird. Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. I bet you did. Problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as a superior one. Well, yeah, it's their own personal truth. It's kind of stating the obvious, but affects the way they try to get the point across. Yes. Yep, I've spoken about this a lot too. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it did X and Y wrong, doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? I can see why it would, because having a bias towards something has many levels of reasoning to it. It comes from many variables of the human condition and biologically too. So of like environmental, behavioral, like chemically speaking, like so biologically speaking, it comes from a lot of things. So your opinion can arguably be an extension of your personal signature. So if someone says, like, essentially invalidates that, then they can, in a very roundabout way, be invalidating you and your existence. So I can understand why people would take offense to that, and why criticism can be a thing. Oh, that just kind of dubbed out. Why criticism can be a thing. I was talking so much. I think the screensaver was starting to turn on. Oh my gosh! No, there we go. I don't know why this is a thing. Whoa, okay. Yeah, basically, I can see why it's a thing, but it's everyone is gonna have their opinion, and yeah, that's just kind of something that you just have to learn to adapt with, because it is good to have perspective, because not everyone has the ultimate truth. It is just your truth as you see it that fits with you from your experiences, which is valid. It can be amended with like different perspectives too, or you can amend others. It's just we're all in it together. We're all in it together. It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. But it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. Yeah, so manipulating. You could say I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt that I'd like it more if it did X and Y, things like that. Not necessarily, that doesn't necessarily help it. I mean, you could also say I didn't like it. And people would still, yeah, I'm personally not a fan of it. Yeah, that's still, people can still take offense to that, so that's not really an answer. It's not really an answer. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I read on this website that it works like this. Or if you, that's kind of objective though. I mean, it's just, that's just information. Or if you admit that you're not an expert at it, then it's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. What? No, that's like what? No, how did you? This is why she can't keep her facade together. Because she doesn't know what she's on about. This character is just like, what? It doesn't make any sense. I can see what she's trying to prove, but the examples are just so poor. If you put in an active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they usually follow suit. Well, yeah, that is a discussion. That's what a discussion is. It is two people coming together to discuss. So there is no answer. It is a discussion. So What? Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just from a disagreement. No, people are still going to get upset. Like, it's an opinion. So therefore you're stating it as fact because it's your truth. So, but yeah, people are still going to get offended, but it's still like, it can still be a discussion if it's like open for people to say their opinion too. But yeah, people can still get offended. People get offended all the time. Like, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, it's life. It's just a thing. Plus, people start seeing you as an open-minded and good listener. I don't know about that. It's a win-win, you know? Not really. I disagree with everything that she just said. It just made no sense. Well, I guess that would be Monica's debate tip of the day. Yeah, debating and discussion is completely different. In a debate, you're trying to prove the other side wrong. In an argument, that's the same thing. In a discussion, both parties, or, you know, all parties are coming together and offering their opinion. Then there isn't necessarily a conclusion. Whereas in a debate, there is. In an argument, people tend to just try to crush the other person. Yeah, it's just, what? No, stop. And not even similar. It sounds really silly. Yeah, it does sound really, everything just there was like, didn't make any sense. Thanks for listening though. You're welcome. I'm not going anywhere. This is going a really long time. That's one thing that I don't like about this game. That I couldn't save. Like, what am I meant to do in this part in order to finish the game? Or does it just continue on? I have no idea. We've been going for almost an hour and a half now. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. What is it now, Monica? What is it now? Oh my gosh. You know how this takes place in Japan? Does it? I mean, I assumed. I don't think it was explicitly stated though. Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably does. Yeah, from like the inside shoes, the uniforms, the school layout, the cultural festival, the clubs in general. Yeah. I just assumed. But then again, it could exist in any country that generally has that kind of format. Just Japan sticks out as the biggest to me personally in my own experience, because when I went there was a similar uniform and layout of the school and cultural festivals and I had to wear indoor shoes. So yeah, I just kind of assumed from my own experience. So you got me there, Monica. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place. Yeah, I know. Is this even really Japan? Well, yeah, like I said, it could be taking place anywhere. I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? No. Why? Why would they be? Not to mention everything is in English. Yeah? What? So? That doesn't mean anything either. It feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. No, it seems very purposeful. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. I don't know why. You're not even real. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but I have no idea where home is in the first place. It doesn't matter. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. I don't know, like those windows there? Just saying. Just super saying. Would you still feel like you were home? Would you want to go outside? Yes. To like just endlessly float, anything would be better right now. I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. Does this game ever actually end? Does it end? I don't even know. Because she was kind of... Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can... Can I... Oh, I can't save until she starts talking again. You know, it's a neat form of literature. I wonder if I can save. Oh, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. A neat form of literature. Rap. Oh god. I couldn't think of anything more delightful that this character could do. I just realized I started getting super judgmental, but yeah, I don't even want to be here. Why would I want to listen to her rap? I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular, I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. Oh my god, you're so hipster. But some of my friends got more into it and helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways. Why? Because you have to rhyme? I don't think she wrote any poems about anything that had any kind of rhymes in it. Since you need to fit your lines to a rhythm and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I think so too. Kind of wish I had a rapper in literature club. You could just write your own. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. Let's see how long this goes for. I could be here forever. Literally. I'm tempted to look up on my phone and see how long it goes for. Because I don't want to leave. Because I am like a ball of determination, okay? I will see this through. I want to know how long the rue goes for. Because this has been going for a really long time. I'm not really a fan of cold weather, are you? No. If I had to choose between too cold and too hot, I would always pick too hot. When you're too cold, it can actually be painful. Your fingers get numb, and if you wear gloves, you can't use your phone. That's true. It's so inconvenient. But when it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cold drink or by staying in the shade. Although, I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather. Yeah, see, I can't even words anymore. I've been talking so much. I thought that she, like, an indication that the game was progressing was that she was going to start talking about Yuri. Because she's talked about Natsuki, she's talked about Sayori, but she hasn't really... Has she talked about Yuri? I don't think she really has... She talked about a tea set. Hey, have you ever heard of the term yandere? Personality type that means someone is so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you? I don't know, are you that person? Usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. Might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. Anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. Is that you? By now it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. And that would be... Yuri, though? Oh, she is... I mean, emphasis on, like, the... literal... hurting, but I don't know, she kind of is too. I mean, Yuri didn't stalk me as far as I know. She wanted to spend a lot of time with me, but so did Monica. And Monica literally deleted everyone and drove people to craziness because she wanted to be with me. So she can't just shift it. She really got insanely possessive of you once she started to open up a little. She even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. What? What? I can't believe you're saying that. But thinking about it now is a little ironic. Anyway, a lot of people are actually into the yandere type, you know? I'm not. I guess I really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I don't judge though. You shouldn't. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. I don't know, you're pretty crazy. It's kind of the opposite, actually. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. The fact that you had to say that is proof enough that you're not. I'm just gonna say that. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. No, you just manipulate them into feeling like terrible. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Yeah, but it's just games. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. It depends on your allure to it. It depends on your interpretation of the experience. To be honest, I mean, yeah, games don't make, yeah, games don't, games don't make a person the way that they are. Just like nothing that pushes the boundaries necessarily makes a person the way that they are. They just, it's an avenue, I guess. Just like anything is an avenue. Anything could be an avenue. It can be used for good or for bad. And generally, people tend to abuse things that they are given. That's why we have laws. That's why we have, you know, RSA marshals and police and jail. Do just, yeah, like, and rating systems as well. Because we can't, generally don't look after ourselves. We don't. So we need to be parented for our entire lives. So, but if you do happen to be into the yandere type, I can try acting a little more creepy for you. Please? No. Are we near the end? Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go, or anyone for me to get jealous over. That's true. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could. Oh my god. She's still being savage even now. Okay, I'm just gonna check. I'm just gonna check real quick. Because you've probably noticed the background. It's like super dark at my place now. It's super dark. Like it's slowly gone dark in the background of my camera. So yeah, we've been talking to Monica for a really long time, and my voice is hurting. Okay, everyone. Wait, is this near the end? It's time to. I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. Couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, so apparently this goes forever. Apparently this goes forever and it does loop after a time. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? I'd never make fun of you, but like... Well, I probably did. It could be interpreted that I did. At times. Alright, let's oh, damn it. I need to wait till she starts talking. Oh wait, can I escape? Oh, here we go. Can we... Settings. Is there a main menu? No. Can I quit? Do you really want to quit? Oh my gosh, it's ended. Oh, okay, let's see if there's anything else that started. Should I delete her? This was like really, really long. This was so long. Preparing to launch. Okay, so it's launching. It's launching! It is launching! Oh, here we go. What? What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop. Now that it's just the two of us, I guess that was wishful thinking. Uni, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Yeah, I keep stopping the game. I wonder if I can actually find her files and delete her. That should be good. That should be good. I'll see if she says anything different this time around. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've just yawned the entire time. It's so long. Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in middle school, I thought that taking medication was an easy way out of something like that. And we're not discussing this because that's super insensitive. Okay, let's quit again. Bye. All right. Let's see if we can open up the uninstall. Properties. Okay. Blah blah blah. All right, let's see if we go. All right, I deleted Monica. Oh. Huh? Wait, what? What is it? What is this? What is this? Oh. Okay. What's happening? Oh my gosh. Uni, what's happening to me? It hurts. Yay! I did it! I was victorious! I defeated her. Oh, it was really bad that it hurts her though. I didn't want to do that. Help me, Uni. No! Stop! Ugh. Please hurry and help me. Can I want Sayori though. Yay! Oh wait, what's going on? Did you do this to me, Uni? Oh, look at space though. It's so pretty. Wait, is that Sayori? Can I see Sayori's eye around? Did you delete me? You what, mate? This is great. How could you? I don't know. I needed to progress the story. I'm sorry, but this is the person I've become. How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. No, you sacrificed everyone for us to be together. There is a difference. Everyone, not everything. I loved you so much, Uni. Yeah, you and everyone else. Everyone just needs to calm down. Everyone just needs to calm down. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? No, watch me suffer. See, there's that projection. Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Projection again. Jump scare cue. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Oh my gosh. See, now the attack's coming in. You win, okay? Good. You win. You killed everyone. I didn't kill everyone. You're still talking. I hope you're happy. I am, actually. It's probably the first time I've smiled for a while. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I actually plan to reinstall it to play Natsuki's story. I'm guessing it's gonna be as horrific as everyone else's, but I'm determined to find out her story. I mean, she's a whole other character, a whole other component of this game that I didn't get into. So, and I also want to spend that day with Sayori and find out that storyline of that too. So yeah, I'm not done with this. And also, if I choose Monica, what happens? So, Uni, you completely, truly make me sick. Whoa. Well, you're welcome. This is what you did to everyone else. Goodbye. Okay, bye. Bye. Wow, is that it? Is that... Hello? Is that seriously it? Oh. Oh no, she's not gone yet. I still love you. Oh, okay. I can't help it. Okay. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? You're still talking to me. All my friends. I did so many awful things. Yeah, you did. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. Yeah, see, like, she's saying all this stuff now. She just said it earlier. We could have got her some help. Things could have worked out. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. No, I deleted you so I could progress the game. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's yandere. I learned that today. I made up my mind. Uni. I know I said that I deleted everyone else. That was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. What? No, I saw in the folder there was no one there. There was still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. Wow, she's talking for a really long time for someone who's been deleted. Like, how is this happening? That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you. Is she reinstating everyone? Then... Oh, she's gone now. Okay. Hey! Haha. This is great. Okay, so everyone but her is there. So this is a new game. That's rad. Hang on. I'm just gonna try something really quick. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna check the... local files. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay, cool. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, so when I start, this is essentially New Game Plus. New Game Plus? New Game Plus times 2? I don't know. This is something. Oh my gosh, that was cool. That was weird. I need to go away from a computer for a while. That was trippy. I appreciate that. It was, yeah, really weird. I think I needed all of that time to get past the Yuri incident and even Sayori. I'm so happy to see Sayori back. I missed her so much in a little red bow. I'm happy to see Yuri back, everyone. See, I'm not sure whether to go a route that I did before to see how that differs from my experience the first time without Monica. So, but I really want to find out Natsuki's story, because I feel like she has a lot to say. There's a lot there. But yeah, I don't even know what to say about this stuff. I feel like I've shared my opinions a lot. I can't even remember half the stuff that I said. It was a really long conversation. If you're here, congratulations. I appreciate you and your tolerance and your patience. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for listening. Now I feel, oh wow, I just had like a mind blow. I feel like I was Monica for the last hour and a half, just talking to you guys about stuff. Please flood the comments with all of your opinions. All of your opinions on stuff. I want feedback of things that were discussed in the video, good and bad. Just share your thoughts. I don't want to be Monica. That's essentially what I just did. What? I appreciate this game so much more now. This is just, I just keep finding good and bad surprises. I feel woke. I know I just cringed a little bit too. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna continue on with this. I'm so excited to keep going and seeing how many layers there are, just how far, how deep this rabbit hole goes. I'm cautiously excited. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Again, if you need to utilize any hotlines in your country, there's a link down below with a number of numbers that you can call if you need to chat to someone. It doesn't list everything, so I do encourage you to Google your area if need be. But it's a list to start you off with. And yeah, the Discord is open if you would like to join as well and discuss about it. Yeah, I think that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much again.